Wellington, New Zealand is a very scenic city with quite a few hills. The advantage is that you also have quite a few viewpoints. Wellington is the capital of New Zealand and it's known for the scenic beauty. The city has no shortage of viewpoints. In the previous video, we went up to Kelburn by cable car.
That's where we were, up there.
And now we came to Mount Victoria by Uber. Look at the road. It comes all the way to here, and that's the parking lot. In this video, you're gonna see two of Wellington's most popular areas, Oriental Bay and Cuba Street. Both are famous for opposite reasons. And what a way to start the day, huh?
Wow. Wow. Have a good day.
You too. This is one of the easiest viewpoints I've ever been to, because look at this. The Uber drops you basically at the top, and now you just have these stairs.
I can see the world from up here, from up here, from up here.
Here you can clearly see how hilly Wellington is. That is the central business district, and look at that, hills all over. Now, can you tell where we were in the previous video?
Right over there.
But not all the way at the top, right?
You see that kind of green patch here? We were just to the right of it.
Oh wow, the airport is right here. In California, in general, we're concerned about one fault, right, that we have, San Andreas Fault.
Well, but they have multiple.
They have 10 active faults.
And one of them is called Boo. Boo.
Are you kidding? Oh no, I thought you were kidding. Boo boo.
They catch fish. The fish causes earthquakes. And look where it's going to be in 4 million years. Touching almost, because they move like these. So don't catch more fish.
This is actually the legend.
I know. Australian pushes the Pacific down. Creates mountains. Yeah?
This here is created by an uplift.
1855, 8.1. LA was 6.7, 6.8. It was so scary, I want to leave this state already. Oh my God, that is scary.
Wow.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is scary. Mount Victoria is actually huge and it continues that way. Do you see the forest over there? That's actually where a lot of scenes from The Lord of the Rings were shot. There are some trails you can take and try to find some of the scenes, but I read online that it can be a little difficult to spot the exact locations. If you have the time and the patience, go for it. You can perfectly recreate a few scenes. Look at this blogger that I discovered online. This cannon was supposed to fire off every Saturday at noon to help people set their clocks. Do you need a cannon to tell you that it's noon?
That way. It's got the instructions right there.
Just imagine, people, how funny. You hear a cannonball, okay, now it's noon. They stopped in the early 1880s when clocks were placed on the buildings. To go down, we won't go the lazy way. We take the trail, right? It is steep, look at this. For this kind of terrain, you should come prepared. You see how this path here resembles some of those walks in Lord of the Rings?
Oh yeah.
Right, in the first movie.
You see some of these trees, they look like the talking trees.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, if you get way up top, you find a head.
Well, and I have to say, we only remember so many details from The Lord of the Rings because we watched all 3 movies again before coming here. Beautiful views going downhill as well. We were here in the lookout point. Now we're going downhill to Oriental Bay, and the Lord of the Rings trails are more on this side over here. Well, these houses over here, even the garage have a view. It looks like we just go back via the road that we came, and that's what we're trying to get, the beach.
Halfway trail and a halfway street, and you get there and you get to the beach and you get a drink.
Okay, slow down now.
I want to get there.
You want to get to the drink, is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? You know what this reminds me of? Valparaiso, Chile. this is actually a totally cool trail connecting the houses. And these are $1 million homes. Ready for the beach?
No, I believe the water's still too cold.
Ta-da! Oriental Bay Beach, the most famous beach in Wellington, or at least this is the closest to the city center. Do you realize that these are the houses that we saw from across the harbor?
Yes, I realize
Those
that.
cute ones, yeah.
Yes, it's a beautiful harbor. If I was an explorer and I ended up here, I would call it Gordon's Harbor.
Now, this neighborhood back here is Oriental Bay, is one of the nicest in Wellington. But let me tell you a story you won't believe.
Tell me.
Early in the days, this was considered so far that it was used to quarantine foreigners.
Oh, really?
Today, I'd be happy to be quarantined here.
Yeah.
And look at how nice, how many people exercising too. It's a really nice waterfront. I just got the most famous ice cream in New Zealand. It's very recommended. Every local will tell you to try.
I bet you it's the Pokey Hokey.
Hokey pokey, yeah.
No, the Pokey Hokey.
Hokey pokey.
Pokey Hokey.
I have no idea what's in here.
A little bit of hokey and a little bit of pokey.
It's fantastic.
Does it taste like a hokey pokey?
It tastes like hokey pokey. I think it's vanilla with something like caramel. Delicious. Isn't it? Did I describe it well?
Yeah, there's a little candy in it.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh my God. It's all gone.
Oh, come on. This is super delicious.
Hokey Pokey is officially vanilla ice cream with honeycomb toffee.
And how do you know that?
Google. My friend is so smart.
That was delicious. I love it. You too.
Look where you were.
Yes.
You were all the way up there.
All the way up there.
All the way. All the way. Nice big balconies, huh?
This neighborhood of Oriental Bay is considered one of the nicest here in Wellington. It's actually a suburb of Wellington. At this point, we went back to the hotel to relax and refresh before heading out again to discover another favorite in Wellington.
Cuba. Is this street because of the nation of Cuba?
Nope.
The people of Cuba?
Nope.
How about the musica Cuba?
Nope.
How about the Cuba Libre?
Nope.
Cuban cigars, they made them here. I'm running out of ideas, you know. They made Cuban uniforms, green Fidel Castro, you know, the green.
Like this?
Why?
No.
Tell me.
We're now on Cuba Street, one of the most well-known streets in Wellington. The name is not a reference to the country Cuba, but to the settler ship that arrived here in 1840, and that was called Cuba. We're still in the central business district, but this is a totally different area. Just slightly outside the Lambton Key area. So look at that.
Yes.
Everything you ever wanted and more. What is it that you ever wanted? Will you find it here?
I don't know, but we'll have to go look.
I know what you want.
What?
To eat.
Oh, that too. Yes. Yes.
So one block of the street is pedestrian only. The rest is just a normal street. It's a cool place. What is this? Beautiful building, huh?
Yes,
From
very.
1916.
No, 1904.
What?
People's Palace.
People's Palace here too.
Two of them. No. 2003.
I think these are the different editions. That's the original, then they built this.
Yes.
That's the latest.
The story is People's Palace #1, 1904, was so successful they had to make something 5 times as big. Beautiful.
I thought they were kidding, but no. They have vinyl stores here. This is huge, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, what did you get?
Rice and chicken.
I'm sure there is a different name. No.
A boca grande, eh?
It's good, really good. What about yours?
Excellent.
Good choice. I think we're just getting started over here, right? I have this feeling. There are a lot of places to eat over here. Thank you. Wow, we found a place here for dessert. Look at that, dessert cafe. Look at this waffle. Dairy-free, egg-free, and vegan-friendly. Oh, wow.
Be good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Wow. What a dessert, huh? It's delicious. Oh, I love it. It's so good. Nice area. We're just here at the wrong time.
Yeah, you're
Right?
too early.
A lot of restaurants are closed.
Change your eating habits to a later time.
We're here in the middle of the afternoon. It's 5 o'clock, actually. I think they only open later.
I bet you I know something that you don't, Henata, about New Zealand. They like to drink beer, right?
Uh-huh.
Wellington is the craft beer capital of the country.
That's why we see these craft beer shops everywhere.
This one's a barber.
Or at least it used to be. Wellington has actually more bars and eateries per capita than New York City. We heard so much about Cuba Street, but the streets around seem to have more going on. A lot busier, right?
So cool that they kept a lot of the old buildings, huh? Refurbish, repurpose.
Hannah's factory. How cool. This was the biggest and most modern of its kind in New Zealand, and where they made shoes. Former factory, today apartments and restaurants. Wow, what a group picture. All the workers of this factory here.
And when I cry, there's always you.
Very cool area, huh? Courtney Place seems to be the place for nightlife. Totally cool place, but you brought me here at the wrong time.
Yeah, you should be here in the evening
Okay.
when the party begins. Come back later.
I forgot to mention something very interesting. I briefly mentioned actually in one of the videos, but I think it deserves more. This country is totally digital, at least here on the North Island. We didn't use any cash. We used credit cards for everything, even for street food. When we started the trip, we thought, let's see how far we can go cashless, and we made it all the way to the very end, just like in Australia. Now, most small businesses will charge a small transaction fee, but for me it is worth it because I don't have to pay the fee in the exchange houses or the fee for withdrawing money. And also my credit cards don't charge foreign transaction fees. If you buy tickets online for the places you want to visit, or you prepay for hotels and use Uber, there's no extra fee. So if you like going cashless like me, this is the country for you.